gotta ask, right? Because
Yes.
we have people who come up in households that are way better financial situations than yours, where you said you were homeless. And when it comes to their eating habits, it's like they have no clue about eating right. And, you know, with you growing up homeless, what is it that drew you towards pursuing a degree? And is it nutritional science or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, was it a vegan that let you sleep at their house when you were a kid or something? Like, where does that desire come from when you had every excuse to not eat anything that was good for us?
You know what? My mom, she's always been a health nut. I don't know if it was California or what, but she like was the mom that played racquetball like for fun. Like she's like, let's go work out for a half an hour or two. You know, like it was her thing of getting out stress because she was a single parent. So, you know, her, like, and she's worked 3 jobs like for as long as I can remember. But like she was always, even when we had to go to the food banks to get food, she would make sure that we had as healthy as possible.
Yes.
You know, like when we ate dinner, she always made sure we had the vegetable, the protein, and a little bit of starch. Like she was very into nutrition. And then when I was in high school, she actually worked for a few doctors that were working on natural cures for AIDS and cancer. Oh, wow. So I got to like kind of internship there when I was in high school. Okay. So I got to learn about food from a completely different perspective, which is what guided me into going into nutrition science in college, because most people don't realize that nutrition science is mostly chemistry. So you're taking the foods and breaking them down to a molecular level to see how they're going to react within your body. So that's my take. Even on my baking, I write my recipes to where you can still eat it in, like, for instance, I had a customer come to the farmer's market 2 weeks ago, and her husband is a severe diabetic. And she said that my desserts are the only desserts he can eat that don't cause his sugars to spike.
Amazing.
Well, and I told her, I said, well, first of all, we don't try to load it up with sugars because, you know, it doesn't have to be overly sweet to be a dessert.
Okay.
Gotcha.
First of all, vegan sugar is not, it's not bleached with animal bones. So they roll around in animal bones and chemicals, and that's how it makes it that pretty white color. Yes, ma'am, it's horrible. When you process out and you have more of a raw sugar, your body has to work harder to process it. It's like eating broccoli that's in a can versus fresh broccoli. Your body has to work to break down the fresh broccoli harder than that canned broccoli because it's all mushy. Yeah. So I look at our baked goods the same way. Like, we want your body to be able to process it more naturally. So it has to work a little harder, so it's not as bad for you. Look at me.
I'm so disturbed. I'm glad I left sugar a long time ago, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And they have the nerve to call it bone char so that you don't know what it is on the ingredient list. Yeah. So, but they actually burn all the bones up, like whatever bones that they can get in, like usually it's cattle bones from all over the world, and they put it in these like little round little discs that look like charcoal, but it's not charcoal.
I'm at the point I told somebody else this, I'm at the point I don't even trust the fruit at Walmart. It's
so well, and you know what, and you shouldn't, because if you buy it, you need to soak it in vinegar because there's so much wax on it that then gets in our intestines and clogs up your intestines. Oh, I could go on forever.
That's wild. So
I thought I was bad. But I don't know nowhere near. No. Oh my God, Lord. Yeah. I just knew not to trust things. I don't know the like what you know.
Whole.
Yeah, I just know that I just don't trust y'all. That's all I know.
Yeah. Wow. See,